Hi you guys, this is LaLa and welcome to my kitchen once again. What I'm going to prepare for you is a New York strip steak. I'm going to have this coffee rub that I made, which is basically like a teaspoon, well actually a tablespoon of ground coffee, a tablespoon of onion powder, paprika, chili powder, and I also have like a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper and a tablespoon of brown sugar, and I just mixed it up really well. So I'm going to coat my steak. It's been sitting out to get to room temperature. I took it out the fridge. And this is a very good rub. You can actually put this on chicken if you are doing like boneless chicken. Make sure I soak up all that flavor. You can put it on ribs if you like, and it's really good on the steak. So I want to make sure I have it ground up pretty good. Okay, and you see you have some of that fat. You want to render that off. So I'll be turning the steak on the side to make sure that fat is rendered off. Okay, I took my skillet off the eye, but I can put it back on because it is pretty hot. You want to make sure your skillet is hot, and if you see like a wisp of smoke, then you know that it's okay to go ahead and put your oil in it. I use olive oil as opposed to vegetable oil because it's like a good smoking point, and it's good with heat. It lasts a little bit longer than like per se butter that tends to burn. So I have my skillet is really hot. Give it a little more minute because I want to make sure I have like a really good sear on my steak. And also once I put my steak in, I'm going to go ahead and put my butter, a couple of fresh cloves of garlic, some fresh thyme and fresh rosemary that I'm going to put in there. And I want to baste the top of my steak while the other side is cooking. So I'm going to put a little olive oil in the skillet. And you see that the skillet is smoking. I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit. Alright, so with the steak, I'm going to put it in away from me. And you can hear that nice sear, which I absolutely love. When you're cooking a steak, you want to make sure that you rest it before you cut it. I'm going to cook this steak 3 minutes on each side because I want it to be like a medium rare. So I'm going to go ahead and put my butter in. And put my cloves. See the butter is foaming up. Put my herbs on top of it. I'm just going to tilt my skillet so I can go ahead and baste this side. It's going to give it a really, really, really good flavor. It's going to be juicy. This is a pretty heavy skillet I have here. Alright, I have nice sear, so I'm going to turn it over. Yeah, that's the color you want. That's beautiful right there. Baste the sides as well. I want all the flavor I can get in this salad. I mean, this steak. I've been saying salad for the last couple of videos. I think that's the universe trying to tell me something. I might make me a steak salad. I don't know. I'm just going to turn it on its side and let the skillet do its job so I can render the fat that's on the side, because you don't want a chewy steak. Turn the heat off. steak has been cooking long enough. You know, the beautiful brown butter. I'm going to sit it, well, actually I can sit it on my plate that I was using to have seasoning on it. Just going to sit. I'm going to sit my New York strip steak on this plate, and I'm going to let it rest for at least 7 to 8 minutes before I carve into it, so you can see the beautiful juiciness on the inside. Be right back. Thank you guys for joining me back again. So I've let my steak rest for a minute, and if you can see, the juices are on the board. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut into it at a diagonal, at an angle. Oh, it's so juicy. It's cutting like butter. You see that pretty pink inside. I checked the temperature on my thermometer, and it had a core temperature of 140 degrees. Now some may like it a little more pink than this. This is perfect for me. So here you go. My New York strip steak with a coffee rub that I made. Thank you guys, and join me again.